Hello, dear kids. How are you, beta? I hope you all are doing well at your homes. So, dear kids, we discussed determiners in last two videos, and we came to know that determiner is a word that is used before a noun. It indicates to a noun, it refers to a noun. Four determiners are there: articles, demonstrative determiners, possessive determiners, and quantifiers. So, articles, possessive, quantifiers, demonstrative, these all we have covered. But a few are there in your syllabus, in your worksheets given in your English practice books. Yesterday we discussed these few quantifiers: a lot, few, a few, little, a little, enough. On the basis of these, we are given some worksheets. Let's solve these worksheets. Worksheet 1. So on the basis of this 8 box, and 8 box has been given here. On the basis of this 8 box, you have to fill in these blanks. Okay, egg carton jewelry box. You are going to make egg carton jewelry box, and you have to use these determiners to fill in the blanks. Let's do one by one. Dash newspapers. What can be used? Well, yes, a few newspapers, then an egg carton. Now an, why an? Because egg is there. E vowel is there, vowel sound is coming, that is why an egg carton, then a cardboard, then a little foam, then a few paint brushes, then several photographs, then a lot of ribbon pieces, many imitation jewels, then some cotton balls, and last one is some glue. So this is how we are going to use these determiners to fill these blanks according to the correct use, that we discussed. Second worksheet is there in the next page. The same 8 box, this 8 box, you have to use these determiners to fill in these blanks also. Spread the newspapers over a large work surface. Paint the entire egg carton with some poster paint and let it dry completely. Decorate the outside of the carton with a few ribbons and many jewels. You could even paste a few photographs of a few friends. Put some glue at the bottom of each egg section, then put a cotton ball in each one. Next worksheet we have worksheet number 2. Conversation is there between some family members. Okay, so the mother is saying, there isn't dash salt in it. Enough, there isn't enough salt in it. Not much, not appropriate, like what is required, not up to that quantity. Then you are right, mom, we need to add some salt. Salt is uncountable noun. We cannot use countable the determiners which are used with countable nouns. That is why we are using some, that is used with uncountable nouns, and some time it is used with countable also. Then a few herbs and a little oil. Now a little is showing to use quantity. A little is used with the uncountable nouns, that is why a little has been used. Oil, that cannot be counted We cannot count oil, so a little is there. Lovely. And then we can have chips with it. The boy is saying, chips? Mom does not keep any chips at home. Let's see. Worksheet 3. Leena, her brother Daksh and their daddy are in a zoo. Leena is very excited, so she just cannot stop chatting with her father. While conversing, they forget certain words. Complete the conversation between Leena and her daddy. Let's see. Leena is saying, it's a great hair, Dad. Look at the white rhinos over there. Dad, yes, they are from Africa. There are only 29,000 rhinos left in the world. Daksh, Dad, I am thirsty. Is there some lemonade left in that bottle? Dad, no, there isn't any, but there is some water. There is some water. Leena is saying, oh, Daksh, forget about lemonade. Dad, are there any ostriches here? Dad, I am sure there must be some on the other side. Daksh, I am hungry. Is there any chocolate in the bag? No, there isn't any. Leena, Daksh, have you come here only to eat? Daksh, this zoo isn't very good. There aren't any mice or rats or snakes. Now we have used here some and any. Now let's see where exactly we have to use some and any. In the next slide we'll come to know about this. Some is used to express quantity or number in positive statements. You can just underline this one. Positive statements, it is used in positive statements, and moreover it is used to show quantity as well as numbers. Any is used to express number and quantity, but in negative statements. Negative statements. In questions, both some and any are acceptable. We use some if we expect a positive answer, and we use any if we use a negative answer. Do you have any complaints? The answer expected is no. Do you need some more? The answer could be yes. So, dear kids, where we are supposed to get a positive answer, then at that time we use some, or simply we can say that it is used in positive statements some, and in negative statements we use any. Okay, both are used to show numbers and quantity. Okay, bete, but the basic difference is positive and negative statements. In positive we use some, in negative statement we use any, and in questions both are acceptable. Sometime if anyone asks a question, both are acceptable, some or any both are acceptable. But yes, if we are expecting a positive reply, we use some. If we are expecting a negative reply, then we can use any. Okay, beta, I hope you all will do these exercises at home. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you, beta.